What's a test of courage or dare that seems silly or childish on the surface, but could actually be quite thrilling or liberating for adults? Go talk to that guy. Girl, literally childhood level dare, but some adults really need to be challenged that way. In Egypt, in order for anyone to join the military school or the police academy, obviously there are some tests. One of them is the jump of confidence, where the person jumps from around 25 meters into a swimming pool. Edit: I just revised the rules. It is 7.5 and the jump has to be stable and within 3 seconds from the jump order. The 25 meters is for a more advanced testing, not an applicant. Huddle jumping in a summer rainstorm. Genuinely one of my favorite memories as a grown-up. Telling people what you really feel. Kids are transparent, and we break them of that honesty and teach them to hold up walls and conceal or manage feelings. Half of couples therapy is just normalizing communication between intimate partners. The truth is elusive in adult life, and people who are breaking from the system or the norms of an environment are often shown as having a sudden socially unacceptable level of honesty as a sign of this. And it's often seen like it's a bad thing, but also transgressive in how it attacks the root of something nobody can. That's a fantasy driven by weird circumstances like a crisis or being fired. The idea is when you're playing a game. When you're out, you can be honest because you have nothing to lose. The most courageous thing to do is being honest when you stand to lose something, even respect or a sense of order and stability. Attacking a shared or agreed upon fiction is a great crime in human social dynamics. Do things you really want to do, not things other people want you to do. Bungee jumping. Dropping in at the skate park. Stick it in crazy. Dare the guy who obviously hates his job to quit it today. Dare the guy who hates his marriage to divorce his wife same day. Dare the guy who's cool, but shy to go out and try that one thing he obviously hesitating for months. Making a doctor's appointment without the help of your parents. Make a cootie catcher where each answer is the most stressful, agonizing problems happening in your life right now. Then identify how you are, either by inaction or self-destructive choices, perpetuating the problem. Then make a fun doodle illustrating how you're going to take one step towards taking accountability for your shitty decisions and stop blaming everything else in your life when. Let's be honest, unless you're currently a child in a war zone, you're probably largely to blame for your problems. Then once you've overcome that, call someone from your past that you wronged and apologize, AA style. Spicy food challenges. Walk up to someone you like, who you're unsure of their feelings or even know you're around, not a hookup, but truly respect and like, and tell them. A dare to explain. Many folks just pass on a casual, illiterate comment and then become adamant and stubborn to prove it and basically refuse to acknowledge the truth. Skinny dipping. Touch the butt. Coal walking. Hear me out now. Coals are actually extremely safe to walk on because of how insulated they are. While the bottom ones throw off a red-hot glow, the chalky white ones on top are cool enough to touch and handle. As long as you walk with confidence and don't stop in a spot or go stomping around, you're perfectly safe. Riding downhill on a bike. When I was a kid, I used to rollerblade downhill at speed without even thinking about it. Now I'm hyping myself up to do some downhill at the weekend without riding my brakes and crying. Maybe walking around in the rain in the countryside or forest bathing. Of course, I wouldn't dare them to do it when it's perilous, like if there's thunder or lightning or it's in a dangerous forest. But it's a chance to take deep breaths and soak up the sun like a child, you know? Maybe you can even have a little cry with the rain so it's not obvious. Point is, I think it feels super freeing and grounding, like you can let go of all your worries for even just a moment, if we have days just for that. Running barefoot through the rain like it's an action movie scene. It's surprisingly exhilarating and makes you feel invincible,